I just want everyone to know. I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world. I just want everyone to know.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Cap Nation Live, Monday, the 25th of October. Good morning, everybody. Got a nice little crowd brewing this morning. Shane, DJ Ayers, Seth, Nick Martinez, Joe Free in the house, back, Zach Key, everybody else tuning in. Glad to have each and every single one of you. We're here. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. I don't know what the hell happened to the camera, but it seems a tad bit high today. Somebody probably bumped into it. Probably. But nonetheless, we're ready to rock and roll this morning. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are all... Ooh, that's a little too much in my face. There we go. That's a little bit better. Hopefully you guys are ready to rock and roll on this beautiful and blessed Monday. Monday Night Football, NBA, NHL. We got some soccer. Michael Lopez says, is this live? Yes, sir. It is live. There is a live button right in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. We are live on YouTube. And we're ready to rock and roll. Ready to have a good day today. World Series starting tomorrow. Going to be cracking out. By the way, just so you guys know, Thursday marks the start where we get football 30 of 31 days. Glenn W. in the house. Chef Bayer in the house. Juan in the house. Peter Ray is in the house. If you are here, announce yourself. If you are here, announce your presence. We get World Series action tomorrow. Atlanta Braves face off against the Houston Astros. Braves a nice little dog on the road. With Charlie Morton getting the start for him, going up against Framber Valdez. We'll be going over that over the next 2 days. Bobby Long, good morning. Tim, good morning. If you guys are not thinking we are live, we are live. So if you are not towards the front, fast forward. Fast forward. We're going to have a good day. That is for sure. And it's definitely going to be a big week. And ready to rock and roll and have some fun. Just taking a look at stuff. I can honestly say I'm not excited about today's game. I am just not excited about today's Monday Night Football game. Now, Brandon, what's going on, buddy? D Soul, good morning. Yeah, Saturday's big play. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. We're definitely not losing that one. Thursday, I will be in the DraftKings suite for Thursday night football between the Packers and the Cardinals. I will be at the game in the DraftKings suite. Pretty excited about that one. Forging a nice relationship with the people over at DraftKings. You never know what can transpire from there. Diesel says stop winning from the bookies and getting free box seats, right? You never know what can transpire from DraftKings, but the people at DraftKings definitely do take some great care of me as well. Michael Lopez, do I know when the next play of the week is? Do I know exactly what day? I have an idea, but the play hasn't fully developed yet. But I'll be making an announcement tomorrow about it. Be able to wrap it all up tomorrow. So hopefully in the near future. But always just make sure you keep an eye on your email, Michael. Shane, am I wearing my cheese head? Nah, I doubt that one. Pack says, A-Bag always bet against Gino, right? Always bet against Gino. No doubt about that one. It's probably a lot where my lean stems from is the fact that you got to fade Gino, right? Joe Free says, very true, Kyle. You never know who you meet and what they may do. We've talked to them about sponsorship of the show and stuff like that in the near future. I've actually talked to FanDuel as well as DraftKings, but being able to add them hasn't materialized to my likings yet. And I'm not going to take something just to take something. It's not about the paycheck. It's about how we can advance sports betting in our area and to our viewers as a whole. Seth says Dak and Patty Mahomes threw for the same number of TDs yesterday. Dak was on the bye. I love it. I love it. Joe Free says college football game of the year. I'm down. Let's get in. Yes. We'll be making more of an announcement of that, as the week goes on and talking more about that. But yes, on Saturday, we do have our college football game of the year. No, this is not Guaranteed Saturday. Guaranteed Saturday will also take place as well. But just so you guys know, it's not Guaranteed Saturday. No, it's not. Special little one-off. And it's going to be fun, that's for sure. If you guys enjoyed what we did for our Major League Baseball games of the year, then you will really like what we will be doing for the college football game of the year. All is great, Joe. All is great, my brother. No doubt about it, all is great. And no complaints here. No complaints here. Alrighty, so we are going to jump into Monday Night Football. We're not going to be live for too long. We're going to discuss Monday Night Football. We'll take a little live look ahead at the World Series for tomorrow, and we'll discuss the World Series more in depth tomorrow as well. We got NBA today. We're going to make it a good day. That's for sure. Joe Free backing up the Cap Nation Brinks truck. And speaking of the Cap Nation's Brinks truck, members only free play yet, or members only, not a free play. It was a members only play because you guys pay to be a member. Members only play yesterday. Ching! Was a nice one. Bobby Long, you can purchase it now. It actually was up on the website yesterday. You can purchase it. You can purchase the package now, and there's also the package with either a week of premium plays, personal plays, or soccer for $200. So you can get the college football game of the year as well as a week of plays for $200. Those are on the website. They were up yesterday afternoon. I think they went up right around the time that the Sunday NFL plays started. They posted those packages, or shortly after we finalized them all. I know it was shortly after when it actually finally got up there. But we will be having some members-only content later this week. Members-only content. Matter of fact, you guys might see something tomorrow for members-only content. We're going to continue to have some fun as well. That we will. Matt B likes the Bulls and the Bucks tonight. Bobby, it's my pleasure, man. But yeah, there's so what it is. So you get the college football game of the year. It's $50, special one-off game. No, it's not guaranteed Saturday. College football game of the year takes place on Saturday, and it's going to be a monster. It's absolutely going to be a monster. It'll be posted a little bit later in the week. We're monitoring the line to make sure it's going in the correct direction. If we think it's going to go in the opposite direction, it'll get posted immediately, so that way everybody can take advantage of it. So the sooner you get on board for it, the better it'll be because you'll have better access to it. As far as it being in other packages, we did put it out just like we did with the Major League Baseball game of the year. You can get it as a, as a combo where you get the college football game of the year. You'll also get either, and you select which one you want, either a week of premiums or a week of my personal plays, or a week of our soccer package for $200. You get to pick which one that you want, and at the time of purchase. But yeah, those are already, the packages are already up there for your choosing. Matter of fact, Hector, I know that you jumped on board it if you're watching. Kirk, what's going on, brother? I was actually just rereading some of the comments that you were making. You guys cracked me up. You guys cracked me up. Says, good morning, Kyle. Love that you hit the over and made that clown look stupid. So yeah, some dingbat posted yesterday in the comment section, said this guy is awful. Why we people listen TK his free picks. I'm assuming he meant to his free picks. His grammar and punctuation is just extremely off, showing his intellectual level is rather small and short. He premium picks must be even more awful. ... I'm a mama. Take this money to the ATM fading this pick. ... Public is super heavy on Colts because of weather. ... Y'all forgot Indy is an indoor team. Timeout. Last time I checked, Carson Wentz. Where did he come from? Yeah, that's right. It wasn't indoors, you moron. Back to the message. It's raining here in SF and has been all night till now. It's 9:02 a.m. as I write this. ... By kickoff, it was be pouring. And by the way, I'm actually reading it word for word. By kickoff, it was be pouring rain and windy. ... Niners have played in this type of weather plenty of times with Shanny. ... Niners win 14-0. And then he posts another one. And the under 42. ... Just to prove dude is wrong on both picks. ... My reply, hi Hank Q. Thanks for stopping by. This is why people are paying me, not you. Just saying. But yeah, one of the threads, there's like 20-something comments on it, Kirk. You, Toby, lighting this dude up. Eric, I seen your comment as well. Man, you guys crack me up. JD, how's that going for you? And then my reply to him, this is why I get paid and you sit on the sidelines throwing pebbles and picking losers. Get a life. But yeah, you're going to get the haters in there. and all that. And I find it funny and amusing. I don't take it personal. It's actually rather amusing. It's actually rather amusing. Peter, I have no idea, brother. I have no control over YouTube and who's members. Maybe you weren't logged in. Maybe you didn't do it on where you're logged in right now. Or maybe you needed to log out and log back in. But I literally have no control. I can see who's a member and that's it. I can't adjust things. I can't check things when it comes to YouTube. YouTube does its own thing. And matter of fact, they actually take a bulk of the money that is brought in from YouTube members' memberships. You know, weather should always scare people to a little bit, but you have to be able to realize that these guys have played in rain before. They've played in rain, they've played in wind, they've played in snow. There wasn't 50-mile-an-hour gusts yesterday affecting kicks or the ball being thrown downfield. Okay, it was wet. They change gloves every series. They're out there drying their hands all the time. To say Carson, Indy's an indoor team. Pretty sure they play in an indoor, facility. Yes. That they do. That they do. Pretty sure Carson is very capable playing in the fucking snow, let alone the rain. Chef Bear says, was it fire rain? WTF, right? Yeah, it was a lot of fire rain, right? It's going to hold them down. Juan says, just remember the defense has to play in the same weather. And one thing that I actually like about sloppy weather games is it creates turnovers. It creates turnovers. Now, you have to hope that the turnovers don't happen down deep in the red zone like we had. In the latter part of the first half, when Indy threw that pick down deep in the red zone, even if they would have only got a field goal, it literally changed the outcome of that game. For the rest of the first half, it changed the outcome and the momentum of scoring points in that game. There's a big difference from starting on your 4-yard line versus starting after a kickoff. There's a big difference. There's an absolute big difference. So there's just as many, there's probably more turnover opportunities, more muffed punt opportunities, more fumble opportunities, more tip ball, interception, bad throws, muffed punts, botched snaps. There's going to be all of that in a game where you see, horrible weather. And actually, when you see a super low total in horrible weather, I get excited. Bobby Long says, Kyle, quick question. I've already jumped on board the 3x3 UFC package. So if I get the $300 package, will the extra UFC be added? Yes, it will. Absolutely. We won't rob you on one. Yeah, KD says Wentz got a better feel for the ball when he started wearing the gloves later in the game. Agree. So, I'm not an instant underbetter just because there's going to be foul weather. My brother David, what's going on, brother? I hope you're driving safe, man. But yeah, I'm definitely not an insta underbetter just for the fact that there's bad weather. And good quarterbacks like Carson is will make the adjustments throughout the game. Not everybody's going to start, super fast. Shane, thanks for jumping on board. The college football game of the year for this weekend. You'll have access to that as soon as it's posted. And keep in mind, even though you're getting it early, you will get an email reminder once it's posted. And obviously, I'll be letting everybody know that it's posted as well. So that way, as soon as it is posted, you won't be missing a single thing. And we'll probably send out an email ahead of time letting you, literally letting you know, hey, it's getting ready to go down. That way you're even more prepared. Shane, thank you. I'm glad we were all on the same side. Mr. Long, I see that you got on board as well. I do see that your the 3x3 is the dates are correct. You'll be good to go for that extra one as well. And if for some reason it system gets haywire or something, we'll always correct that for you. But glad to have you on board as well. My personal plays are not out yet. Matter of fact, premium plays are not posted yet, but or my personal plays. But when they do, I'll be reaching out to you as well. Ronald says, do you know how hard it is to tackle, defend, catch, and hold on to the ball? It is just like the road when it rains, slippery when wet. Damn straight, brother. Damn straight. Joe Free says, we're going to be swimming in money after this weekend. Let's get it. Can't wait. Weekend's going to be a big one. And man, I know I am absolutely pumped for it as well. And can't wait to be able to talk more about it because it's going to be a good one. What is this? Alrighty. So, let's jump into it. Let's start talking about Monday Night Football because we're not going to be live for too long. Give me 1 second here. Just gandering at stuff. Alrighty. Give me 1 second, guys. I think there's value in it. Pack asked, do you ever spend time looking for arbitrage opportunities between books, or do you think it's a waste of time? I think there's value in it if you're looking for a very small percentage of a gain. As far as a whole, I think there's better opportunities where my research and time is better used, if that makes sense. I think I could put my time, knowledge, and expertise in a much better opportunity-wise. That way, I mean, I guess I think there's value in it, but I just don't think there's value for me in it. I guess that's the best way to do it. I think there's value in it, but just not for me. I think my knowledge and research and expertise is better suited elsewhere. I guess that's the best way to describe my opinion on it. Seth, have a safe flight, brother. One says, Wentz equals underrated. Can't make a sandwich without bread. The Eagles are ham and cheese without any bread. Agree. Carson Wentz, injuries, maybe personality conflicts, playing styles, abilities just didn't mesh with the direction that they wanted to go. But I do believe he is a damn good quarterback, that's for sure. Joffrey says, please hit the like button for Kyle. We definitely appreciate it when you guys do. You guys are definitely lacking in that department. That is for sure. That is for sure. DeAndre, brother, if you're watching, I know you were just texting me. I just looked. There's nothing on our end that would inhibit you to comment, brother. Maybe try logging out of your YouTube and then log back in. That way you can comment. Colts are, the Colts were a great team last year. It's one of the, obviously one of the reasons why Wentz had no issues going there. All right, so jumping into Monday Night Football, Saints, Seahawks, line is still hanging at 4. I don't anticipate this one moves very much. Saints laying the 4. The 2-4 Seahawks, who are going to be led or try to be led by Geno Smith today, are catching 4 at home, plus 175 on the money line, minus 205 for the Saints. With a total that is dropping, it was 42. It's now 41.5. First half total of 20.5. First quarter number sitting at 7.5. Individual team total, Saints over 23.5. Seahawks over 19.5. First half numbers, Saints over 10.5. Seahawks 9. First quarter points, Saints over 3.5. The Seahawks over 0.5 point in the first quarter. Jumping into this game, first of all, we got the Saints 3-2 on the year, 3-2 against the spread, 3-2 to the under. And then you've got the Seahawks 2-4 straight up, 3-3 against the spread, 2-4 to the over, which makes them 4-2 to the under. Seattle is 13-2 against the spread at home against strong defensive teams, allowing less than 18.5 points per game. The Saints allow 18.2 on average so far through 5 games. Week 7 concludes tonight with the battle of the Saints and the Seahawks. Seattle 7-0 to the over their last 7 games at home versus the NFC South. Put that in your pipe right there and ponder on that one. Keep in mind, Russell Wilson at the helm. However, Seattle as a whole, when playing at home against the NFC South, they're 7-0 to the over. The Saints are 2-8 against the spread their last 10 games on the road before having to play Tampa Bay. They get Tampa Bay next week. They get Tom Brady and the high-flying Bucs, who broke 600 touchdowns and then just continued on right after that. The Saints have won the last 3 against the spread versus Seattle, all as an underdog. The last 3 games against Seattle, the Saints have been underdogs, and they have covered the spread all 3 times. They're not an underdog today. I bet what the GOAT says the Saints win by 10. Diving into the numbers, let's take a look at the offensive numbers. They're separated by 2.1 points. You've got Seattle averaging 23.3 points per game, with Russell Wilson at the helm for most of it. Then you got the Saints averaging 25.4 points a game. Saints average 126 a game on the ground, 4 yards per carry. They average a measly 169 in the air at 7.1 yards per passing attempt. How they could even be averaging 25.4 points per game with a total of 295 yards a game on offense is beyond me, but somehow they've been getting the job done. And then you've got the Saints. Then you've got the Seahawks, who I was saying average 23.3 points per game. They average 111 on the ground, 4.6 yards per carry, and 233 in the air at 8 yards per passing attempt. I've got a feeling that we all know Geno's going to come out and try and make a statement. Hey, look, guys, I can still play. I can still move. Look at me on the ground. I can run. You can't stop me. But then eventually, he's going to have to sit in that pocket and he's going to have to throw the ball, and we're going to get Geno. And we're going to get the Geno that we expect. We're going to get the Geno who probably turns the ball over, makes bad plays, goes 3 and out. I can't see him coming out lighting the world on fire. On defense, this is where I think the game's going to be key. That Saints defense is giving up just 18.2 points a game. They're holding teams to 79 yards rushing. Keep in mind that's against the likes of Green Bay, Carolina, New England, the New York Giants, and the football team. The Saints are also the most rested team of the two by having a week off last week. They have not played since the 10th. They've had 15 days off, and here they are. They give up 275 in the air at 6.7 yards per passing attempt. They get torched down the field. Although I'm not sure that that's necessarily going to be that much of a factor with Geno at the helm. Jimmy Peters says 0-3 this week for teams off of a bye. Tonight will be 0-4. There's always one that'll win. They are +5 in the turnover department. They are definitely winning the turnover department. They're holding teams to 19.5 yards per point. Big number there. The Seahawks on defense are giving up 24.8 points per game. Their defense, let's face it, is just not what it's been over the years. They're giving up 141 yards a game on the ground. Yes, folks, the Seahawks are giving up 4.4 yards per carry and 141 yards a game on the ground against the Colts, the Titans, the Vikings, the 49ers, the Rams, and the Steelers. They're also giving up 292 yards a game in the air at 7.5 yards per passing attempt. They give up 433 yards a game on offense. 434 yards a game on offense. They say defense wins championships, and I do agree defense wins championships. You also need to be able to score enough to be able to win. I think the Saints can hold off Geno Smith in Seattle as long as they can contain him on the ground, which they've showed that they can do against, obviously, containing Aaron Rodgers. Anybody can do that. He ain't going to run but once. But Aaron Jones, they kept Carolina in check. Although they didn't hold Carolina in check. They got their butts kicked. New England, New York Giants, and Washington. I just don't think the Saints have actually played a top-tier team in the NFL. And we all know Seattle has. Seattle played Pittsburgh, and they lost 23-20 on the road. They lost to the Rams 26-17 at home. They did beat the 49ers, but I don't hold much weight with the 49ers this year. They're just not the same team. They lost to the Vikings 30-17. They lost to the Titans 33-30 in the beginning of the season. As far as this one goes, I already gave you guys a free play on it. We said the Saints laying 4. Saints laying 4. I do like the first quarter over 7.5. I love 7.5s, by the way, especially when they're plus money. field goal, touchdown, cash it a winner. Now, I'm not going to be out firing on it, but the Saints first quarter, Saints and the Seahawks first quarter over 7.5 plus 105. It's enticing. I like it. I'll probably put something small on it for myself. Saints first half team total. Over 10.5. Uh-oh. The poll is not spinning, so we better get this fucker spinning real quick. The Saints team total. Over 10.5. I like it. By the way, how about this free play yesterday? How many people told me I was crazy yesterday? Jets and Patriots over 42.5. How many people said that that's not cashing? I bet a lot of you guys didn't bet it. Saints first half team total. Over 10.5. Saints first half team total over 10.5 points. There's a free play for you guys. And you know what? We're going to cash that one. We will cash that one. It'll be a nice win. And just so you guys know, it's only minus $1.10 at our friends over at DraftKings. And give me 1 second, I'll show you a copy of my ticket because we actually bet here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to send it over to the computer. That way I can post it up on the screen for you guys. Because around these parts of towns, we bet. Them other suckers that you guys find on YouTube or Twitter, they don't bet. You guys know that. But yet a lot of you guys still follow them chumps. Thinking that they're legit and they're real. But you should really ask them. When are they going to show you a ticket without blurring out the dollar amount? When? When? When will they show you a ticket? It ain't going to happen. And even if it did happen, you know damn well they sure as hell are not going to show you the actual dollar amount. You know damn well they're not going to show you the dollar amount. That ticket says 1,100 to win 1,000. Saints first half team total over 10.5. Alonzo, my brother, says, good morning, everyone. Let's get that college football game of the year and make ourselves happy. Damn straight, brother. Damn straight. Jimmy says he'll be lucky to get 10 points the whole game. Fantastic. Fade me. Let me know how it works out for you, brother. Let me know how it works out for you. Oregon says, I think sports betting is way better than working 8 hours. An air job as long as you manage your bankroll. I want you to know I put a lot more than 8 hours into my day of work, that's for sure. But then again, I work a lot more than most. Jesse T says, a lot of them aren't honest people, unfortunately. They'll never show tickets. It's a shame, really. It is. This is a black eye industry. It always has been. It's a gambling industry. There's a lot of shysters, con artists, clowns. I mean, go ask people over at Dog Shit Picks to see a ticket. You'll never see one. Go ask the clowns to see a ticket. They'll get out there and they'll pump and they'll beat their chest saying, "Hey man, I got 10,000 on a game. I've got 1,000. Fuck you. No, you don't. Show me the ticket. I got news for you. It doesn't matter if I bet a $300 ticket, which is really small for me, or a $100,000 ticket. I have shown you guys small to extreme. Matter of fact, I've shown you guys a $100,000 loser, as well as a $100,000 winner. There are people that won't show what they bet. You know, I know some of you guys are starting out building your bankrolls. Some of you guys don't have a pot to piss in, but you want a pot. You want a pot made out of platinum or gold. And we're going to do our, work our asses to get you there. Some of you guys got to build it in baby steps. I didn't just magically wake up and, have a silver spoon in my mouth. My parents did very well for themselves. But everything that I have, I've worked for. I've always worked for. I've always grinded my way. And hell, even if you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth, no problem. Your bankroll's just a little bit ahead of everybody. No big deal. But there's no shame if you are a $3 bettor or a $300,000 bettor. But if you're in somebody that's in my position, and I am telling you guys who I think you should bet on, by fucking golly, I should be willing to show you a real ticket with an actual dollar amount on it that has some value. There's nothing against a $30 bettor, $3 bettor, $5 bettor, or $300,000 bettor for everybody that's on your side of the table here. But for somebody that's on my side of the table, if I showed you guys a $30 ticket and I said, Chef Bear, here's my game of the year, go put $10,000 on it. If I'm only going to put $30 on it, which I'm not, by the way, it would not be worth $10,000 to you. Because if I'm successful betting sports, obviously I'm going to be betting more. If I'm successful at what I do, I'm going to have the ability to bet more. If I'm really successful with my games, they will show it in my bets, because I promise you, I wouldn't be betting $1,000 on a first half team total if I didn't think it was going to win and if I wasn't a successful sports bettor. I'd have been fucking broke a long time ago. A long time ago. And then I'd have to be some dipshit like you see everywhere else, blurring out my bet amount. Maybe I show you a ticket that says plus 1,000 parlay, but they don't show you, they put $1 on it or 10 cents. Because DraftKings will take a 10-cent bet. Keep that in mind. When you're taking information and advice from people, especially financial, sports betting's financial advice, you're going to go find a real estate agent that is homeless? Or are you going to take one that's successful in negotiations to get you the best deal? You're going to take the successful one. If you're buying stocks and you're wanting somebody to invest your money for you and get you that 5 to 10% return each and every single year, you're going to find some bum that doesn't even invest his own money, or you're going to find somebody that's vested? You're going to find somebody that's vested. No different than sports betting. Treat your sports betting the same. Bet with people that actually bet and will show it to you on a daily basis. I don't show big tickets to brag or to gloat or to say, ha, 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 my dick's bigger than yours. My wallet's fatter than yours. My car's nicer than yours. My house is bigger. Fuck no. That's not what it's about. I show you guys that to show you that I am somebody that believes in my plays enough to put $1,000 on a team total. First half, mind you. I do it to show you guys, to build confidence, so that if a $30 bet for you is big, you have the confidence to know that you're betting right alongside of me, that we both have skin in the game. I don't do it to put anybody down, to make you guys feel bad that you're betting small and I'm betting large. That's not why I do it. I do it to build the confidence in your guys' ability. Plain and simple. Jimmy says, like that you are honest here is why I watch when should be working. Well, don't ever get in trouble working, that's for sure. Kirk, yeah, we got the frozen screen fixed. Thank you, guys. But I'll never show a bet to make you guys feel bad. It don't matter if it's a $100,000 bet, which I've showed you guys over the years, or a $300 bet for me, or a $100 prop bet. I do it so that way you guys have the confidence to know that win or lose or draw, I legitimately have skin in the game. The same skin as you. We're going to win together or we're going to bleed together. And that's a fact. Kayak Bassmaster says FanDuel has it for plus 105 right now. Very nice. Very nice. Even better. FanDuel has some great lines, that's for sure. I actually have a nice futures bet. On the Braves to beat the Astros in the World Series. I should probably hedge. Guarantee myself a couple $1,000 at a minimum. Shane says, all I can say is when you have a company and the guys are giving out different plays on the same game, red flag. Generally red flag, yeah. Oregon, says, do you feel hurt when you lost $1,000? Is a lot. $1,000 is not going to make or break me. I'm hurt every single... Well, let me rephrase that. I am bummed every single time I drop a play. Not for the money that I lose, for the money that you guys lose. Because I know a lot of you guys are... Oh, a lot of you guys are, though, in the same great financial spot that I'm in. Not everybody, though. I know some of you guys are using your last dollars when you probably shouldn't be. But I worry more for you guys than I do for myself. Me losing a $1,000 wager, it's not going to affect me tomorrow. I'm not going to wake up hurt. And I promise you, that's not my only bet, and that will not be my biggest bet. That'll be one of my smallest bets of the day. But yes, I take every bet that I make seriously, and when I lose, trust me, I'm pissed. I don't like losing $1, let alone 1,000, or 1,100 in this case. But more importantly, I don't like losing your guys' money. But me losing an $1,100 bet, it's not going to hurt me. I won't feel it. I won't feel it. Won't even notice it. I could lose a $100,000 bet and it'll sting, but it's not going to break me. I'll still be betting tomorrow. So, Oregon, I hope that answers your question. I hope that, adequately answers it on, like my feelings when you lose. And, I bet every free play that I give out. So, I don't bet them. They're not, if it's not a premium or a personal play, I'm not betting it on the level of a premium or a personal play. You know what I mean? But I'm still betting it. Win, lose, or draw, I'm betting them. Because I believe in our ability to produce more winners than losers when it's all said and done, and we do. All right. Let's talk about the baseball tomorrow just a tad bit, because we're not going to be live for too long. We're going to get going here in just a minute. But talking about the baseball for tomorrow, how many of you guys have futures on either the Astros or the Braves to win it all? Let's talk about future bets right now. Let's talk about future bets. The Astros are a minus 140 right now. If I was going to hedge, I probably should have hedged when the line first came out and they were minus $1.20. They're now minus 140. For instance, I do have a 500 to win 5,000 that I bet before the last series of the Braves that the Braves would beat the Astros in the World Series. I bet it on FanDuel. I'll have the ticket on the live show tomorrow. I just got to screenshot it and then send it back over to the iMac Pro. But here, let me pull up the ticket. It's plus 1,000, 500 total payout, 5,500. I win 5,000 profit. Atlanta Braves to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. Hedging opportunities. I have great hedging opportunities. I could put 1,400 to win 1,000 on the Astros right now, and that would give me either a $500 profit or a $3,600 profit, no matter which direction I went. I would be making a profit. Now, I only risked 500 on it, and I want to make some money on it. And I'm greedy, and I want the 5,000. And obviously, I'm a Braves fan, so it has a little more meaning to me. And the last time they were there, I was a senior in high school in '99. Morton getting the start against Framber Valdez. Morton's been, I don't want to say been getting beat up, but I mean, gave up 2 runs in the opening inning in his last game against the Dodgers. The Dodgers ended up coming back and beating him from behind after he pitched a gem after the first inning. Juan says, I have a futures bet that the Astros will be found cheating again by 2023. I love it. Shane says, I hate when I lose my money in a vending machine, right? Shane Johnson, hold that thought. I will answer that very shortly for you. Juan Espinal says Houston in 6. Shane Russell says, I want the Braves to win for sure, but can they keep it going? I hope so. As far as this one goes, I haven't decided if I'm going to hedge yet. Now, if the Braves came in as the series favorite, I probably would have hedged, because I'd be getting plus money or even money on the Astros. But now that I got to lay 1,400 to win 1,000, I'm giving away 1,400 of my potential $5,000 profit. I don't know if I will. It's only a $500 wager to me is very small. You know what I mean? For you guys, it might be huge, but for me, it's very small. It's a sixth of an average bet. It's a sixth of an average bet. It's not even a tenth of what I'll have on the college football game of the year later in the week. So I don't know if I'm going to hedge. A smart individual would probably hedge, so I'll probably have to hedge something just because it's a point of not losing my 500. But I might roll the dice on game 1 because I like the Braves matchup tomorrow with Morton on the mound against Framber. I like that matchup. And if the Braves can win game 1, I might roll the dice. And even if they lost game 2, knowing that they're going to Atlanta for 2 games, the next 2, I may roll the dice. That's funny, Kayak, right? So as far as the game goes, I mean, I'm a huge Braves fan. I think the Braves at least win 1 game out of the series. At least 1. I think they win 4, though, personally. And that's more of a sports bettor, not a fan. But my heart, I've been a lifelong Atlanta Braves fan since I was just a wee little lad. So to me, this is a monumental. Who knows? Maybe you'll see me at one of the games. Nick says he has the Astros to win. A lot of people have the Astros to win. That's why they're favored. That's why they're minus $1.40. A lot of people have the Astros to win. Never says, when is the college football game of the year? College football game of the year is Saturday. College football game is on Saturday. This Saturday coming up. The packages are already on the website. You can get the college football game, special one-off game. We'll talk about it now right before we get off. And then I'll answer Shane Johnson. I'll answer your question as well. College football game of the year, special one-off game. Every time we have a game of the year, we don't jack up the price or anything. Hell, they used to be $500. But they're $50. Special one-off games. It goes down Saturday. Will be posted on the website a little bit later this week. The package is up there now to purchase it, but you can also get it as part of a combo package. You can get the college football game of the year. You also will get 1 week of either my personal plays, premium plays, or soccer. You select at the time of your sign up, either a week of premium, week of personal, or a week of soccer, as well as the college football game of the year for $200. That's all one package for $200. And it all goes down Saturday. Obviously, if you signed up for the premiums or personal or soccer, that part would start today. Now, Shane asked a good question. Shane Johnson asked a great question. Said, Kyle, in comparison to premium plays and personal plays, how do you bet hockey? I have always been upfront and honest. Hockey system plays. System plays, I bet to win $750 starting out. NHL, I bet to win $500. Whereas a premium or personal play, I'm betting to win $3,000, roughly $3,000. Generally on average. Starting out right around $3,000, 3 to 5. But the NHL, I bet to win $500 on every single time they put one out. It's to win $500, to win $500, to win $500. Now, if we get on a hot streak, I'll up my bets, obviously. You know what I mean? If they're on a major tear like they were to start the season, I upped it right away. Mr. KD Keith Davis himself says, I grew up a Braves fan. My buddies and I used to argue over who was going to be Hank Aaron when we would play baseball in the neighborhood. I absolutely love that. I love that. I love hearing that stuff. Rare Paris says, good luck, Kyle. Let it ride. You're a winner. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Shane, my pleasure, man. Glad I'm able to answer those questions. And again, free play is on the board. Oh, hold on. Free play is on the board, as well as a copy of the ticket, 1,100 to win 1,000. And if you want to know what I'm on for the side, you need to watch the daily free play video. You need to watch the daily free play video. By the way, it's looking like, just so you guys know, there will be a members only video later today. Members only video later today, just so you guys know. All right, there will be one. So if you're not a YouTube exclusive member, now's the time to become a YouTube exclusive member, where you'll get access to extra members videos, extra members plays that are only available to members, members only discounts on certain packages. Members only live shows will be returning very soon. The members only live shows will be returning very soon. Here's a direct link to become a YouTube exclusive member. It's $14.99 a month, folks, to have access to it all. You don't want to miss out. But there will be a members only video today. So don't miss out on that one. But that's what I have for you guys today. Remember, most importantly, nobody's perfect when it comes to sports betting. Zach, thank you. Yeah, we had a nice one on the 76ers yesterday, laying the 7.5. as the members play for everyone that doesn't know. And by the way, Zach, thank you for signing up for the College Football Game of the Year on Saturday. I see you just purchased that, brother. But remember, nobody's perfect. We're going to lose games here. We're going to lose games there. But when it's all said and done, we will be profitable. So when you are wagering, make sure it's responsibly and within your means. And if you don't like a game, simply put, don't bet it. Nathan, I had the Ravens +4 in a big super teaser. They were the only ones that fucked me over yesterday. We should have known better. Matter of fact, my host over at DraftKings was like, "Oh, I really like the Bengals. Oh, I'm a huge Ravens fan today, buddy." But anyways, that is what I have for you guys today. Please wager responsibly. Don't do anything stupid. And we will be back live tomorrow. And we're going to be having a great time. All right? We'll be back live tomorrow. Same time, same place. And let's all have a great time. All right, guys? Good luck. Wager responsibly. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow morning. Good luck, everybody.